attachment theory, what that is, and what parents need to know. This attachment bond was essential for healthy, emotional, and social development. A secure attachment bond with a caregiver can basically promote healthy emotional regulation, social skills, and self-esteem in children. Using positive reinforcement such as praise and rewards can help your child feel loved and valued while also promoting good behavior. I see parenting as building a team to help raise your child. And so whether it's from a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional, seeking support can help you navigate the ups and downs of parenting and promote healthy attachment for your child. Welcome back to the Warrior Academy podcast. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are enjoying the show, make sure you click subscribe on the YouTube channel or on Spotify or iTunes, whichever you prefer, so you don't miss another episode. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about attachment theory, what that is, and what parents need to know. I hope you enjoy this episode. So as parents, we all want to raise happy, healthy, and well-adjusted children. However, I feel that achieving that goal can be pretty challenging, especially when it comes to understanding and fostering the attachment bond between both parent and child. So attachment theory is a psychological framework that has revolutionized our understanding as humans of how early childhood experiences can impact a child's emotional and social development. And so in this video, in this podcast episode, I'd like to explore the basics of attachment theory. I'd like to talk about how it applies to parenting and maybe even provide some practical tips for promoting healthy attachment between parent and child. So first of all, what is attachment theory? Well, attachment theory was first developed by a British psychologist called John Bowlby between the 1950s and 1960s. And Bowlby observed that infants have a natural instinct to seek proximity to their primary caregiver, usually the mother, and they do that for comfort and obviously for security. And he basically believed that this attachment bond was essential for healthy, emotional, and social development, and that disruptions or lack of attachment could have lasting effects on a child's mental health. And so Bowlby's theory was expanded upon by psychologist Mary Ainsworth, who developed the strange situation experiment to measure attachment styles in infants. And so Ainsworth identified 3 primary attachment styles: secure, anxious avoidant, and anxious resistant. And so that gives us the basis, the background of attachment theory. So what's the importance of attachment in parenting? Well, attachment theory has important implications really for parenting. A secure attachment bond with a caregiver can basically promote healthy emotional regulation, social skills, and self-esteem in children. Ultimately, that has a massive influence on their character development. On the other hand, insecure attachment can lead to a range of negative outcomes, including anxiety, depression, and behavior problems. So when you look at what the Warrior Academy does, and I'll focus on character development, you can see just how important attachment theory then becomes. So I'd love to discuss a few tips for promoting healthy attachment with your child as a primary caregiver, as a parent. The first thing is to be emotionally available. One of the most important factors in building a secure attachment bond with your child is being emotionally available. Now, this means being attuned to your child's needs and really responding to their cries and signals promptly and showing empathy and understanding. The next tip is to create a predictable routine. So infants and young children absolutely thrive on predictability and routine. If you're a parent who's just been on a summer holiday where your children have been traveling around a lot, you'll have probably experienced this firsthand. But establishing consistent routines for feeding, sleeping, and playtime can actually help your child feel more secure and promote that attachment. The next tip is to practice positive discipline. Now, discipline is an important part and aspect of parenting, but it's important to do it in a positive and constructive way. Using positive reinforcement such as praise and rewards can help your child feel loved and valued while also promoting good behavior. The next tip is to foster independence. And I've talked a lot, I've talked at length about empowerment, but when it comes to fostering independence, while attachment is important, it's also important to foster independence in your child, encouraging your child to explore their environment, encouraging your child to take risks, encouraging them to develop their own sense of identity. All these things can help develop a healthy sense of self and promote attachment. The next tip is to seek support when needed. Parenting can be challenging. There's no doubt about that. And so it's okay to seek support when you need it. In fact, I would say this is one of the biggest flaws of parents, thinking they need to do everything on their own. I see parenting as building a team to help raise your child, building the right team. And so whether it's from a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional, seeking support can help you navigate the ups and downs of parenting and promote healthy attachment for your child. When you look at the Warrior Academy, we've got what we call the communication triangle, and that is between the teachers, the parents, and the instructor. That triangle helps reinforce character development. So don't just do everything on your own. Really look to build the right team to help support your child. So just to wrap all of this up, I would say that attachment theory has obviously revolutionized our understanding of early childhood development and the role of attachment in promoting healthy emotional and social development in children. As parents, we can use this knowledge to promote healthy attachment with our children by being emotionally available, by establishing predictable routines, by practicing positive discipline, by fostering independence, and by seeking support when we need it, not relying on ourselves to do everything, and building the right team to help our child. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode on attachment theory. If you did enjoy the episode, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. We're releasing at least 5 episodes just like this every single week with the Warrior Academy podcast. So make sure you hit subscribe and don't miss the next one coming up tomorrow. I really hope you enjoyed today's Warrior Academy podcast episode. We're going to keep creating these episodes because I know that so many parents find them useful or get insights or get ideas about how to develop their child's character. But it all comes down to the 3 C's: confidence, conduct, and concentration. So if you want to get a deep insight into the levels of confidence your child has, the level of concentration they have, or the level of conduct they have, so that you can actually put a score next to it and then work towards increasing those scores like we do in the Warrior Academy, then I'd love to invite you to fill in the breakthrough area assessment. It takes about 5 minutes of your time and you will get a personalized PDF report on your child's 3 C's. To access the breakthrough area assessment and find out your child's 3 C's score, all you need to do is go to www.breakthrougharea.com.